Welcome to Local SEO Today. I'm Roger Murphy.
And I'm John Vaughn.
We want to welcome entrepreneurs today to our segment. We want to talk to you today about the idea of when you're running a business, John, when anyone's running a business, we're all students anymore, and I think we're going to be students all our lives. You need to continually grow and learn.
And we're going to talk on continuous learning, right? So whatever product and service you have to offer your customers, you need to understand that there's always going to be changes. There's an evolution of all industries, right? So how do you stay on top of what's going on in the marketplace, right? So we're going to touch on a couple key important facts where in order for you to stay on top of it, you also have to continue training. You got to stay educated and continue learning, right? The first thing we're going to talk about is making sure that you're staying relevant, right? By attending or even joining in on topics, right? So if there is an industry event or association that you're a part of, what are the thought leaders, the forward thinkers talking about? Maybe attend their conference, go in and get training done, right?
And really learn trends, right? That's because the trends, things are happening so fast now. What was, as maybe we talked about before, but what worked a year ago may be different today. Things are forever evolving and evolving rapidly.
Yeah, and if someone's paying for your product or service, they want to know that you're staying relevant, right? They want to make sure that you're actually being trained by the experts, or you are one of the forward thinkers, right? And that's why people are paying a premium to be your client.
Exactly. Right. We were exhibiting at the ODA this year, one of the dental associations. They actually put on seminars for dentists so that they stay on top of the latest trends in dentistry, whether it's radiology and taking x-rays or how to, fix teeth and cosmetic, which I find fascinating, and I really appreciate that because these are the dental experts that are taking care of our oral health. They're not sitting back on what they learned in 1980 or 1990 at dental school. They're in class today, and they go every year to be upgraded for for the latest trends in
and it's a requirement to be a member, to keep your designation. You need X amount of credits, right? So if you want to continue practicing or building your successful practice, you need to ensure that you stay on top of what's going on in the industry, right? So these are subject matters experts globally that come in, get flown in, but speak on that specific, topic, right?
So that's terrific. So what that really means to you is you now, with this continual learning, you can actually let your clients, your customers know that we take our industry and our profession so seriously that we are continually upgrading our skills, our equipment, our technology, our expertise for you, and let people know that. That's very powerful.
So continuous learning on your subject matter, but also continuous learning on business matters, right? You're a business owner and you're probably really good at your specific topic, but as a business owner, you know that there's a lot of facets to running a business, from financial, from training to operations,
remitting to
customer service, to accounting,
taxes.
So there's so many different various topics that you can be well trained and educated on, right? And yes, you're the expert at that one specific subject matter, but you can also learn, and you may not want to do everything as a business owner, and you may hire for different things, but you want to know what they're actually doing.
Exactly. Right? So you've got local business improvement associations you can join. There's trade associations for your industry, I'm sure, just like we talked about for the dentist industry. There's industries for the plumbing and dental and legal. Staying on top and staying current, what it does is it makes you, and we mentioned this a little while ago, relevant, and you stay relevant. That's important out there.
And another thing is not just going to these conferences and being a part of these associations, but there's so much content online today.
Yes.
Right? So you can read blogs, you can read industry magazines online, you can listen to podcasts,
Yes.
you can watch YouTube videos, right? There's so many experts out there,
Yes.
right? And you may follow these experts as well. So they're producing all this content. Some are paid, some are free, but there's a lot of information out there. So stay on top of that, right? If you are interested in a specific topic or subject, educate yourself. Learn a little bit more about it.
And the truth is, with the internet, it is known as the Internet of Things now. It is a resource resource tool. Never before everyone has had so much access, virtually free, to the most important trends and expertise that for any industry. You can actually Google it and learn a tremendous amount about your industry. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and you can become the expert figure online as well, right?
Yeah.
So yes, you're getting trained by the experts. Position yourself as the local expert, because there's probably not a lot of people out there doing what you're doing, right? If you are very much striving to be this continuous learning and educated to become the very best at your subject matter, and people are paying that premium to use your product or service,
Exactly.
That means something.
Yeah.
Right?
And then you're known as the thought leader, or you're known as the expert in your industry. And that just helps your business because people see you as the go-to person for that particular, product or service.
And another key thing about going to all these conferences and trade shows, etc., is there's a lot of technology nowadays, right? There's a lot of automation. There's a lot of new software that can actually improve the processes, make it become more efficient. Some of the stuff that you're doing today, if you're a dentist, some of these technology is much more affordable, less risk, less errors. There's things that can improve your practice.
Yes.
And, even the software in terms of, the imagery or customer transactions, there's a lot of things that can actually improve your practice.
Yeah.
So the more you get embraced with what's out there, the more likelihood you can actually incorporate in your own business.
That's right. It'll pay benefits to you for sure.
Yeah, and be open to it, right? Because if you are not even looking at doing any changes, someone else is going to do it.
That's it. And you don't have to say, we don't do it that way because we've always done it this way. You want to change that mindset because there's too much technology in every industry that's changing so rapidly.
Yeah, and maybe it is best to be the first mover. If it's something that's new technology out there, and you can brand it that way as well. So always look for a competitive advantage, because if you're not doing, someone else will be, right? And maybe you're missing out on a great opportunity, right? So look at that as an opportunity for you to really grow your business, right? Stay on top of the trends. Go out there and learn, continue learning, reading, watching videos, listening to podcasts. Just make sure that you're embraced with whatever you're doing. Be passionate as well, right? Or else why are you in business in the first place, right?
And what I think it does is it makes you personally feel stronger about yourself and your expertise that you bring to the table, but it also makes you it elevates you in your customers' eyes also, that you're trying to better your product and service and offerings. So continuous learning, John.
Continuous learning.
It's what it's all about, isn't it?
To make sure that you're a thought leader.
Exactly. Right. So to all entrepreneurs out there and business owners, thanks for watching today, and continue learning and continue succeeding.
Thank you.
Thank you.